Hello. Hi guys. Hello. Welcome to stream. I I know I didn't stream yesterday. I know. But to be fair, I had to do a 5-hour drive today and I really didn't want to accidentally stay up late and not pack yesterday. And so instead of just streaming yesterday and then packing after, I decided to just focus on packing up my stuff. Um, and I was able to get out the door really early, so that's why I'm able to do a quick little stream tonight. It's the night before school, so it's not gonna be a super late stream because I have an early morning class. It's horrible. It's horrible, guys. All right, let's hop into this. Hello. Oh, look, I finally found my glove, guys. So we're gonna have glove time again. How was the drive? It honestly wasn't that bad. What's funny is that uh like I so my roommate was calling me a little bit during it, and she was like, "Oh, I did this, I did a little bit of this drive and we saw some car accident stuff, right?" And I was like, "Oh, really? I haven't seen any of that." And then I get closer to Atlanta and then I'm like, I just saw like at least three different like accidents. I'm like, "Oh." And she called me back, and I'm like, "Yeah, I just saw a bunch." And she's like, "Exactly," and that's Atlanta, and that's Atlanta. Oh, hang on, guys. Did my roommate just come back? No, I think it's other dorm bump in the night kind of thing. Anyways, here I can show you guys the old. Also, Procreate updated. Procreate updated, and so I think it's really cool though. Some of the stuff is actually really cool in it. Um, but yeah, Procreate updated. So we're gonna be learning that. All right. So this is what we have so far for the walk cycle right now. It's pretty cool. So we just have the legs. We're still working on the arms, right? And then I'm thinking of possibly having her head like go, up and down, right? Um, and you can see the arms are so. I don't know if you guys can see this really, cause fuzzy camera. Um, but you can kind of see the arms are on like a different layer. So if I hide that, it's gone. So, and the reason I did that was because I didn't want to have to deal with like having to erase these and also erasing like the torso and like all of that stuff. So I thought it was pretty smart to do that. What else? What else we got going on here? But I really want to finish this up because if we finish this up, then I can actually possibly put the rough draft of this in Engine, and then I can show you guys a little bit of like some things that are going on in Engine. I'm not going to show you guys a lot. I'm probably just going to show you like brief glimpses of a few things. Um, but yeah. Alrighty. Let's see here. Alright, edit drawing. Let's see here. Continue. What? Oh, interesting. Wait, you guys can see this so much better. Oh my gosh, you guys can actually kind of see it. That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna edit this actually, this part, because oh wait, we need to actually go out of this, and then oh oops, we need to do this first before we edit the drawings, because right now it's assuming that this is all one, and we want to actually make new things for it. So we need to. So we can convert it to a flip book, create a frame by frame animation from all the drawings on this track, or continue with a single drawing. I think we're gonna try Flipbook. We're gonna try it. I'm honestly curious on how it's gonna work, because I have no clue. Because this new like thing of like, because this is completely new. What's it called? Like, uh, this is new stuff for me. Because a lot of like Procreate, I was just kind of like doing my own little thing, and now like I'm kind of like, oh my goodness, jump scare of new stuff. So we'll see how. Oh, I'm in pink. All right, let's try that again. I'm very dark. Okay. All right. Let's make sure. So then this. All right. Oh. Let's see here. Where do they have the? No. Oh, there it is. Onions. Let's see here. So I want the opacity up a bit because I need to see them. And let's do just one frames. All right. Get rid of the select thing. All right. So now we can actually see what we're drawing here, or at least where we should be drawing. My roommates are blowing up the group chat right now. I don't know what they're on about. One of them was like, "You just passed me," and I'm like, what are they talking about? Something's going down. I have no clue what it is because I'm streaming, and I'm not currently, with whatever they're doing, but they're doing things. My roommates, they be doing things, so that's exciting. Very exciting for them. All right, and then so we're just gonna fill in the stick part to just kind of get a good base of where we're going, and where we've been. Yeah. you guys, if literally, it's not my problem. Them in the group chat right now, not my problem. Not my problem. What was I? Oh, if I know, like some people aren't in school, um, but for those of you are you excited? And if you're not in school, are you excited for school to start so then you don't have to deal with like, kids running around in places, you know? Alright. Actually, it might be better to just showcase the flip book because then you guys can actually see it. So, look at that. You're both stressed and excited. I feel that. I feel that. Yeah. Um, yeah, I feel that. I don't know. I'm excited, but I'm also like, I'm kind of like, okay, yeah, so it's, basically my last semester before I'm graduating. After the semester, I'm out on my own and I have to get a job. So I think that's like the part that's stressing me out a bit. And it's less about like, you know, the actual like uh, school and more about the actual like, after school and what you do when you get out. So that's what I'm stressed about, but I'm also excited about it. Because I think it's gonna be really fun to be out there and doing things, you know. So yeah. All right. So we have that. Um, and that's a flip book now. So that's cool. Don't know what that actually like means or anything. I'm gonna keep editing this because it looks like okay. Hold up, because it looks like you can do a secondary track on this question mark. So then I think what I can do, presumably, right, is presumably I can come in here and I kind of want to like sketch out like kind of where the shirt or where the uh, jacket's gonna be. All right. Actually, I should sketch out the jacket on the body. But I am gonna just kind of sketch. When I sketch this, arms are gonna be a little bit big. Why is my Apple Pencil low? That sucks. Ah. I'm over here trying to fight gravity with the freaking cord. Try and keep writing. And I can't. This music is way too happy for how like sad I just got for realizing I can't do this. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. I also think I've gotten used to like not having this like smear guard on me. Um, so that's another interesting thing of like getting used to like certain uh things you have to do when you don't have like the proper equipment, you know. be very talkative right now, just because I'm a little bit tired from the drive, but I wanted to stream because I did say I was gonna stream on Saturday, and I ended up not being able to. The other reason I didn't stream though was because I was dyeing my hair that night, and so it wouldn't be really convenient to be able to stream and get my hair dyed. So yeah, we had a couple reasons why stream didn't work out yesterday. All right, I'm gonna take this one out just to see like that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not that bad. Let me get out of this. And then I want to go to the body. Uh, I might want to change the thickness of this a little bit. But yeah. Although, actually, what might be better is if I just make a new track, maybe? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I'm so tired from driving. Um, it's not gonna be a long stream. It's gonna be a very short stream today, guys. And then, oh, I am going to send out a stream schedule sometime this week. Um, with uh, the days that we're probably going to be consistently streaming, hopefully. Um, yeah. So hopefully I'll be able to send that out, like this week. Um, and then what else? I don't know. I don't know. What else is there to talk about on stream? Hmm. I feel like I timed that really well with my little like pencil flip. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like that was timed. I timed that really well, guys. Let me know. Let me know if you think I timed that little pencil flip really good or not, or if I'm just crazy. All right, let's see how this looks. Interesting. Why the frick is it so long? Oh, whoops. Ugh. Eh. What the frick did I just hit? Oh. Alright, we don't need that to be a minute. We need it probably to be like, I don't know, 3 seconds? Not even. So probably like 2 seconds. Yeah. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Okay. Okay, because now we gotta go into all of these guys down here and erase this inner part. Because we don't need it up here anymore. So that's fun. Love this. Love my job. Hang on, I could hear something going on outside my room. I don't know what the frick's going on outside my room. I think it's some kind of loud music. I really don't know. It sounds really intense. I I don't know. I don't know who would be playing it. I have an idea, but I'm like I don't I don't know. Um, it doesn't look like my mic's picking it up because it's not really super loud. It's just kind of there. It's like just loud enough that I can hear it, but not loud enough that you guys can hear it. So, yay! I sound like I'm going insane. Um, mm, I love animation. Mm, animation. Mm, tedious erasing. Mm, mm. Yes. You're not. Yeah, yeah. I didn't see it like picking up on the mic, so I'm like, I don't think you guys are hearing it. Yeah. It's just a me issue. It's it's just a me issue. Mamma mia. my roommate's watching like an anime or something. I think that's what it sounds like. It sounds like an anime. Oh, my roommate's, yeah. Okay, okay. I'm listening to like the sounds I'm hearing out there, and it sounds like she's and smells like she's eating like dinner probably and watching anime. And good for her, honestly. And good for her. You know, that's the perfect thing you should be doing. You know, at a time like this. You know, it is dinner time, and it's an ample time to be watching some anime before school starts tomorrow. Perfect time. The perfect time. Tell them to stop watching anime and start watching the stream. No! I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make her watch the stream. Yeah, I will say though, she is subscribed. She is subscribed, so she could have gotten a notification. So, you know, you know, she she could have chosen to not watch the stream, which is funny. Um, all right, we're doing pretty good though. There we go. This wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Like with like the erasing and like the tedious stuff like this. Not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. And plus, like I think this update for Procreate was actually like really good. It did a lot of good rather than a lot of evil, like some updates. You know what I mean? Um, all right, let's see how this is looking. Oh, hold on. It's not bad, but I think I do need to make this middle part move. Yeah, I think the middle part needs to move, sadly. Motion. Why? Alright. Alrighty. So, in order to get that, I think what we're gonna do, actually, is I'm gonna need to go back and undo all the erasing. Or do I? Yeah, I'm just gonna undo the erasing. Just in case, Why not? And we're actually gonna go into the flip book, right? Oftentimes, we worry about something, we use more energy worrying than what the activity takes. That's so deep. You're so true though. So true. This is very true facts. True facts time. Time to draw the time to draw the jacket instead of just copying it because clearly it wasn't built to be copied. wisdom gained from anxiety disorder? That's insane. What? 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 That's crazy. That's crazy. Anxiety disorder? What? What? Wow. I. Wow. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's crazy. Like, because I don't. I do things, and, like, a lot of people are like, how the frick are you doing that? Don't you get, like, scared or, like, worry about, like, how people look at you? And I look at them and I say, what do you mean? What? What? You over here worried about people? Why? Which, and then the people who are worried about people look at me and say, you're not? And I'm like, well, no. Because, you know, they don't know me. So why would I worry about what they feel like? Because oftentimes, the kind of things that I do are more so embarrassing because a stranger would be judging you. And my thought is, well, the stranger doesn't know me. The stranger may never know me, right? And so that's why I'm like, well, why, you know, what good is it to, kind of constrict yourself in a box if, you'll never be able to do something silly or goofy or, all that? Because in order to do stuff that is silly and goofy and, like, constantly, you know, be that person that is the, oh my gosh, things are happening and that person's really funny or that person's really interesting in the room, you have to take that risk. You constantly envy people who don't. Oh, well, okay. It's good and bad, though. Because it also leads to people making, automatically assuming things about you in the room. And it also makes you more likely to accidentally make a bad impression. Um, when it comes to other people, usually it's a worry about hurting someone, hurting them somehow. See, I could see that. That makes sense. I feel like I'm more so worried about like hurting, people I know in that, if it's that context. Um, yeah, I'm more so worried about that. I'm not as like worried about people I don't know. Um, just because it's like, well, I don't know you, um, so I don't really know like anything about you. I don't know how you're going to react to like me. I don't know if we would be friends or not. But for my friends, I do have like a little bit of like worry of like, okay, do I have the time that I'm meeting you at right? That kind of that slight worry. Sometimes, every now and then. Um, but I often find, right, that that will evaporate very quickly as I hang out with my friends, because I find great comfort in hanging out with friends, especially those who are amazing. It'd be so crazy if I like I'm working on this whole thing, and we zoom out and we play it, and it looks horrible. That'd be That'd be really unfortunate. That'd be very unfortunate, wouldn't it? Alright, well, moment of truth. Let's see if it does look horrible. Let's see. Mm, not bad, honestly. It's honestly not too bad. I think the reason it matches is because it has the rough sketch look that the whole drawing has. Um, so yeah. Okay. Well, that was fun. Oh, my music cut out. Hold up, chat. The music's dead. Not anymore. Looks solid. Thanks. Thanks, man. Alright, let's add another flip book because I really am enjoying like using the flip book aspect of this. Um, ah, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually work on the upper half now. It's been mostly stationary, and I think that's not nuts. Or actually, hang on. Before we do that, before we work on the that part, we actually need to go back in here, and we do actually need to erase this part here. Because now that we did draw all of these, we don't need the sketch part on the inside. So that is the other thing here. Do-do-do. Whoa, my roommate was just like, "Ain't no way." I wonder what she's ain't no wayin' about. Ain't no way. There's no shot. There's no way. I don't know what they're talking about out there. I can only hear so much. I can only hear so much from within the confines of my room. But I think I'm gonna keep at it for like roughly like 20-ish more minutes, maybe a little bit less. Cause I do need to, go and finish some unpacking, and then go hang out with my roommates and enjoy each other's company or whatever. Why does the page look like that? What? Okay. Cool story. There it goes. Oh, and then for those who don't know, we are having the I'm gonna be reading out the applications for head mod between like two of our moderators who keep fighting about being top mod. That's gonna be, I believe, like sometime the end of this week, maybe the weekend. So we're gonna be doing that. So that's gonna be very exciting. I haven't looked at them yet because I want to be surprised. Alright. And we are done. So let me go back to here so you guys can see it a little bit better. Look at that. So now it looks a lot cleaner in there. I do actually think I like the idea of the head bob thing because I think it would fit a little bit with the movement. So we're going to go back up here. And so we got to figure out exactly when the head's going up and when the head's going down. And we're going to do red for this because we're doing movement. Like, we're just doing arrows to, try and check for motion, really. So I think, how should we do this first one? So the first one, I think, can stay at this level right here. So this will be our base. And then this, I think, we go down slightly. And then we get caught. So then we kind of jolt up a little bit, but not fully back to where we were. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think of how we're gonna do this up and down motion. Because this is also going to be like balance, right? So we go from balance to balance, right? Alright, so the movement between here is kind of like it's a downward step because you're leaning into it. So I would say probably we can pull it, down and then maybe stop it lower. And then you come up. Then you're paused, and then next pause would be, because then you shift slightly. Then, okay, hold up. Because this top one is this feet out like this. So it would be here. It would be our next one. Yeah. So that would mean, yeah, so every 30 we're doing an up and down. So then this would go down. Lower pause. And then you're coming back up. And then we're going down. Pause. And we're coming back up. Alright, and then I'm going to, I think I'm going to just kind of like do this as like a test run for it. So we're going to come down. And then there we go. And I need to do settings. I need to make that 1 so then I know the exact 1-to-1. There we go. understand that at all. Alright, ah, alright, let me see how this looks. That's too fast. It's too fast. So, hold up. So we can keep that as a base. But because we're going we're just going too fast. So we need to hold our ups and downs a little bit longer to make it obvious. Alright, so we're starting from here, and then instead, we're going to skip this. And let's do settings, let's do free maybe. And then we're going to do a bigger down. And then we're going to skip. And we're going to do, then we're going to do and have it being up. Skip a bit. We're going to turn this up. Ah. Oh dear, the music's done. Oh no. Oh no, chat. Oh, look at that. It fixed itself. How convenient. How convenient, am I right? How convenient was that? Alright. Oh, it still doesn't show me. It doesn't show me the dots. Why do I not see the dots? There we go. Oh, is it the opacity? There it is. No, why do I not see the dots still? What blazes is going on? The bloody hell. What? What? This is weird, guys. Alrighties then. Yes, I will be guessing. That's basically it. Alright. Going down once again. And then we are going up. Alright, so now we're gonna have the head here make a little bit more obvious that it's on a down. So we're gonna have it kind of be down here, I think. Yeah. And then on an up, we're actually gonna have it go slightly above. Maybe, yeah. Yeah. Have it slightly above. And then middle road. Then we go slightly below. Ah. And then we go a little bit above. Okay. Alright. I mean, it's not, I don't think it's too bad right there. It's very fast. It's not very fluid at all right now. In order to get it to be more fluid, I'm going to need to change the opacity of these guys. I'm going to need to change the amount of frames I'm seeing. Alright. So then we go kind of like oh, I think my music's shut off again. Oh my goodness. Don't you? Oh, and it's completely done. It's completely over. The music, it's over. It's over, guys. It's over, isn't it? I don't know. Let's do this one. There we go. That'll do. Alright. Let's see if this works. Okay. Honestly, this looks really good. I really like how this movement looks with the body. It doesn't necessarily look the best on. Actually, no, it does actually. Doesn't look too bad. But it is very subtle. This kind of lets you know, like, what's going on. But if I hid that, ah, But if I hid that, right, it's very subtle, and I like that. I like how it's very subtle and like what it's doing there. Ooh, we have a little jump going on though. Don't love that. Why do we have a little jump going on? Oh, because it's not done. It's not done. The animation's not done. Your Honor, we had more to work with. Yeah, so we have like a few frames left, and so that's why it didn't look it. So I wonder if the other way would have worked, because we didn't notice that we had more frames to work with. I think it was still going a little too fast. I think, yeah, yeah. All right. So now here, oh, why is that way? Let me go back to this. Mm, we need to time it because we timed it here. Ugh. You know what? This is a future Caitlin problem. And honestly, maybe I'll finish Cass's animation off screen because it's been the walk cycle's been horrible to deal with. Um, who knows? But that's all we're doing today. Um, I'm pretty happy with what we have right now. Um, thank you guys so much for joining me. Um, I'm so happy you guys were able to pop in and for the stream. I will let you guys know. Little off-camera mining, exactly, exactly. That'll be Cass's walk cycle. I'll have it like fully colored and everything, and you guys will be like, "What? What stream was this?" I'll be like, "Yeah, I did some off-camera stuff," and they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, yeah." But I will let you guys know when I'm going to be streaming again. Um, I'm gonna be very busy this week with first day of classes back and all that. Um, but I hope you guys have a amazing night, and if you guys have school as well, hope you guys. It was the tutoring stream. Oh, yeah, yeah. Of course, the tutoring stream. Yes, 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 yes. But thank you guys so much for watching, and see ya. See you guys. Bye.